Hi, it's Erica. So I am on P2, let's see, round one, P2, VLCD 2, right? No, 3. Okay, it's 3. Um, wow, it is really 3 because I had that good day. And then, all right, I downloaded a spreadsheet today that I'm going to put my information in, and I have been putting my food diary in, well, in myfooddiary.com, but that's a paid membership, and I think there's some free ones that are just as good. So they charged me for another month. I hadn't been using it, so I decided might as well use it now, but then I will get another one. Let's see. Today, I spread my food out a little bit better throughout the day. I had noticed that it's really strange, that I could be hungry right after I eat. So I was checking around and doing some research. Um, I found something that was interesting by one of the members of the HCG Diet Info Forum. Um, and she said, let's see, if the hunger starts about 1 o'clock, even if you've already eaten, it's likely your dose is too high. And if you're hungry at night, it's likely your dose is too low. She just had a lot of information on her website about the HCG diet or the protocol. And I'm wondering if I am too high. So yesterday I was hungry, but I expected it at the beginning because going from the low days to the low calorie. But I increased my HCG this morning to 19, and I had started at 7. So maybe I'm too high. I have been getting hungry right around 1 and 3 is really my danger zone where I'm ready to crack and I feel like eating anything I can get my hands on. But then looking back over my life, that is normally the time that I'm really hungry. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm gonna go to 15 and try that. I'm not really hungry right now. But oh, after I updated yesterday, um, I did a little bit more work from home, actually helping out a coworker, and I went to email her to let her know what I got done, and I saw an email from her upset that it's without going into the long detail. Anyway, upset that I asked my boss something in her presence, and she thought it was making her look bad. So I felt a lot of anxiety and wanted to eat. That's what I do, right? I've already said that. So I had 3 sugar-free popsicles, low in calorie, and then I had, and I know I'm not probably supposed to technically have them, but I felt like it was the lesser of two evils. That didn't satisfy me. I still wanted more after I finished them. And then I had some miracle noodles in the fridge. I ordered some the last time I started. And I made some with bouillon and some onions, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm making the miracle noodles right. And to be honest, I haven't looked in the on the directions or looked at a recipe, so chances are I'm not making them right. But they're just all stuck together, and it's just like I know they're from a root, but I mean they seem like they were just pulled out of the ground, and I'm chewing at them, and they don't break up, and um, I don't know. But I had that, and then what else did I make? I had seen a recipe using 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of cocoa, just the powdered cocoa, and then some stevia, putting it in the microwave and then in the freezer. That was so delicious. It tasted so good. But you can see, I was kind of frantically trying to fill that void. And then this morning, of course, I felt like I was retaining a lot of water, maybe from the bouillon. My body has been so sensitive over the years, I think forever, but even more so now that I'm older. Really, really sensitive to salt and any type of preservatives, and especially like MSG or things like that. I've been on lots of cleanses. I love cleanses, and especially over the summer, I cut out gluten because I realized that my body was reacting to that, and went on a liver cleanse and a kidney cleanse, and then cut out Diet Coke. I had been drinking Diet Coke instead of water. I mean, for years, I probably didn't even drink water. I would drink Diet Coke in the morning before I even got out of bed. And I cut that out with all caffeine and aspartame. And I was in a lot of pain with a detox for about 9 days until it got better. Now I'm drinking coffee and tea again, but I'm staying away from aspartame and even Splenda. I was putting a lot of Splenda in my coffee when I was drinking it. So I'm doing stevia, and I do green tea, and I've done a little bit of coffee here and there, but I'm having a lot of energy on the HCG. That is the great thing. I'm still taking my thyroid medicine in the morning, and then I wait a half hour and I do the HCG. I had been very low energy before the thyroid was diagnosed, and then even with the medication, really wanted to take a nap midday, and I haven't been feeling like that at all. So I think that that's terrific. Maybe if anybody can give me any advice about the dosage, or if I should just hang in there and see what happens. One of the things that she suggested, it was ColleenCobble.com. One of the things she suggested was by the third day, if you do find the hunger midday and late at night, to skip. Let's see, if you're really hungry about 1 o'clock, you know where I said that it could be too high. She said skip a day, and if you find that you're not as hungry, then your dose was too high. And I have been seeing, and I didn't see this until after I started, which I thought I did a lot of reading beforehand, that it's recommended to skip 1 day a week. I've seen that places, but then I don't hear people talking about it. So I would be interested to know if anyone's skipping a day, 1 day a week. I know it says to not take the injections while it's Tom. Well, I don't have Tom. I had a hysterectomy a few years ago, where I still have the ovaries. I hate to be so specific for everyone, but I still have the ovaries, so I still have the hormonal stuff going on sometimes, but I don't know where I am in the cycle with that because we don't have Tom. Let's see, what else? I made a list here of things that, well, I weighed in at 165.5, even though I was retaining, so I know I lost more than that, but the scale said 0.5. And in the middle of the day, I just jumped on the scale at work in the back, and it's a totally different scale, and it should be higher because it's a physician scale, but it was lower. But I'll go by what it says in the morning. So I had increased my dose to 19, might possibly go to 15 tomorrow. And I would like any advice about Miracle Noodles and about any forum that you recommend, because I really would like to get as much information as possible to make this a success. And I will put a link down below with the tracker that I found if anybody's interested in taking a look at that. I didn't design it, I just found it. And I guess that's all. Thank you very much. I am loving everyone's videos. I really appreciate the support. And JB Mamafer, I bought all the ingredients to make your lemon pie frozen bites today at the grocery store. I'm going to probably make those this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. I love my sweets. And I bought this Sweet Drop sweetener, 0 calorie. Let's see. It's 0 calorie and it's chocolate flavored and it's stevia. I'm going to try it in my coffee. I'm really craving some chocolate, which makes me think that some things might be hormonal. But I wanted to tell you too that even though there was a little bit of drama at work with coworkers, it wasn't my drama. It was other people getting their feelings hurt easily. I work with a lot of women and one man, our boss's man. I didn't feel like I was sucked into it. I felt like I could be rational. So that's one of the things I worried about. Honestly, trying HCG because it's a hormone. I was worried about feeling irrational and emotional and crying all the time because most of my life, I feel like looking back, you never noticed it at the time, but I felt like looking back, I had emotional highs and lows that were directly related to hormonal issues. And a lot of that can be taken care of, I believe, dietary wise. But the reason I had the hysterectomy was because I had fibroids, which also can indicate that you are off balance with your hormones. Actually, I feel better emotionally today than I did before I was doing the HCG. I don't know. I don't want to analyze every little bit of it. But yeah, so that's it. And I'm feeling good and going to do it another day. Thank you so much. Bye. Namaste.